Hello, I'm David Oscar and welcome to Print 7 News, bringing you the latest stories from the last week in the print industry. This week, SMP hails money-saving mail initiative, paper campaigners welcome US court ruling, James Cropper ramps up support during pandemic, and sandwich skillets go green. First, the Strategic Mailing Partnership has praised the introduction of a Royal Mail initiative that it says will offer significant cost savings with direct mail. The economy product offers a delivery window of between 1 and 4 working days for both high and low volume mail that can see items delayed until another piece of mail arrives for the same address. Next, campaign group Keep Me Posted has praised a decision by a US court ordering a waste management company to stop charging customers to receive paper bills. The company responsible, the identity of which has not been disclosed, will have to refund millions of dollars and stop charging customers fees to receive paper bills after it lost the case. Now, last week we heard from paper and packaging company Shred House about how it tackled a surge in e-commerce during the pandemic. This week we hear from materials manufacturer James Cropper about how the company stepped up to help Shred House meet its increased demand.
So we've worked with Shred House for over 10 years now, and we've seen steady growth throughout that period. For us, Shred House are a great partner. They've got a focus on innovation. They really recognise and work well with us in partnership. And having that level of partnership really resonates with how James Cropper work most effectively. Clearly, the last 18 months, we've seen a further surge in sales and business with Shred House, which we've hugely appreciated. So everyone at James Cropper has been and continues to be really appreciative of the partnership with Shred House. If you look at packaging now, we're seeing a huge resurgence because people are trying to refill supply chains, and actually the challenge for us is supplying quick enough, which of course is a nice problem to have. I think it's safe to say that sustainability is really at the heart of everything we do. As a company based on the fringes of the national park in the Lake District, and the river that provides us with the water to make paper is a special site of scientific interest. It's very much part of our culture, and it's really embedded in the decisions we make and everything we do, whether that's sourcing of raw materials, whether it's the investments we make, or whether it's how we maximise the renewable energy that we use to power our mill at the moment. So it's very much of our everyday operations, but we also recognise we can do more as well. We've got an ambition to be net zero carbon by 2030, which is an ambitious target for a manufacturing company, but we've got a level of confidence that we can really deliver that. We also have an ambition to ensure that 50% of all of the pulp we use as a raw material comes from reclaimed fibre within the next 5 years as well. So it's an exciting time to be at the company, and we've made great progress, but there's more to do as well. Increasingly, people and customers and partners are actually looking to engage with us at James Cropper to provide thought leadership and insight on what's important in the market. Certainly one trend that we're seeing is that the bar's being raised. Whereas typically, if you go back a few years, if people were looking for 40% post-consumer waste or recycled content in products, they now want to up that stakes. And actually many customers are now looking for 80 or 100% recycled content. And really, if I come back to the last 18 months, it's really resonated the strength of the partnerships with many of our customers that we have. And actually, James Cropper wouldn't have been able to sustain and thrive the way we have done during the pandemic without those partnerships. So, it's really been testament to everyone pulling together to get through this challenging period.
And finally, packaging company Pro Am Pack has collaborated with Greencore Group for the test trials of new plastic-free skillets for supermarket sandwiches. The all-fibre packaging has been created in partnership with both Sainsbury's and the Co-op, which will be the first supermarkets to trial the plastic-free option later in the year. That's all for this week's Print 7 News, but for now, you can stay up to date with all the news in the industry at printmonthly.co.uk, view much more video content over on our Print 7 News YouTube channel, or join in with conversation on Twitter and LinkedIn. We'll see you next week.